Coming to you pre-recorded from Indianapolis, Indiana. Days Doozies, this is my Game 5 expectations for the NBA Finals. So, I tried to go, I fell asleep, but I woke up because I had reliving nightmares of Mather missing those free throws last game. So, too soon? Okay. Well, so yeah, I'm making this video sooner than I normally would because I'm having Benedict Mathurin's giving me nightmares. But no, it's Father's Day weekend. I'm gonna just get this over with. But anyway, Game 5 expectations. Let's do this. I know winning Game 5 is daunting. This has always been a David versus Goliath series. Random thought. Last game was the first time I missed Jarace Walker, and that was before we choked. I felt that way. That's no excuse at all. I'm just saying, like, this is before the fourth quarter. I was just randomly like, I missed Jarace Walker for the first time this series. So, anyway, so what have something I said before the series? If the Thunder win the finals, they have to win a close game against the most clutch team in the NBA. They did that Game 4, right? Well, so they did that. Well, now, if the Pacers win the finals, they have to win back-to-back games if they don't want this to go 7 games. Or if, like I said, with the Thunder, they did it. That means now the Pacers have to beat the Thunder at OKC twice, right? If they want to win the series. So OKC has home court advantage again. 2-2, Game 5. I mean, that's what it's all about. I want to touch on my Siakam MVP take because he's got to be consistent. He's got the finals experience. He was the only all-star this game. And then last game, Siakam was the one getting the calls. He was really the only one that got to go to the line for the Pacers. And to Siakam's credit, he's been making his free throws. The only all-star on the team, the only one that's going to get calls. And not necessarily Hallie, right? And Halliburton was young. And Steph Curry, I used this comparison before when I first made this point, however long ago. Like, Curry was still young. I was giving Iguodala some credit because he was big in that series. He's the veteran. And trust me, I felt like Curry should have won MVP too. But I at the end of the day, I didn't have a serious issue about it at the time. Further, as Curry's career goes along, you're kind of like, that kind of sucks for him because that would really help his legacy, right? But at the end of the day, that series, Iguodala, he was the veteran. He had been known. Like this, that was long overdue for a guy like that. It was really cool to see. Andre was with the 76ers for a long time. He was a wily veteran. He was a huge defensive presence. But I'm just using the comparisons with Halliburton. It's the same thing with Siakam. He's the all-star. He's the one with experience. We traded for him at the all-star break or whenever it was last year. So he's the one that Halliburton calls a big brother. He's the one that gathered the troops on the offseason. No coaches needed. Come over to my house type shit. We're going to go here and work out type shit. Do you guys want to win the finals type shit? So I just wanted to touch on that. So Game 4 sucked, right? And I touched on this last video. Halliburton has a serious problem with turnovers right now. And then, like last game, Miles, no blocks, no threes. Like, Nesmith has been fouling out. Nembhard has disappeared. He's MIA. Mathurin's missed his last 3 free throws. Well, he made the second one, but he missed 3 free throws in a row. I know they're clutch. He's not used to that situation, but he's a good free throw shooter. He missed 3 free throws in a row. T.J. McConnell didn't get a steal. I didn't even mention Ben Shepherd last video. So if you ain't picking up what I'm laying down, this is what I expect for Game 5. Halliburton to stop turning it over. I expect Halliburton to stop turning it over. I want 2 turnovers or less. No turnovers equals I like my chances of winning Game 5. I expect Miles Turner to have his best offensive game of the series. And if not, I need some blocks and threes. Some blocks and threes need to cash. If Miles Turner isn't going to give me his best offensive performance, I need 7 rebounds to at least be humidity. It needs to feel like you got 7 rebounds because you got 4 or 5, but the last one was clutch. Something. 10 rebounds equals I like my chances. I expect Aaron Nesmith to stop fouling out. Please, stay out of foul trouble. I know it's hard, but you have to find a way to stay out of foul trouble. I expect to find Andrew Nembhard alive. He's alive. I expect Andrew Nembhard to be alive. I want 15 points or clutch baskets. Best defensive shit. Something. I expect Benedict Mathurin to redeem himself in some shape or form. I expect TJ to get a steal and impact a game. Duh, but he didn't last game. That's why. Him, TJ McConnell, and Miles are veterans. This matters on road games. Game 5 on the road, series tied 2-2. I expect to mention Ben Shepherd in a positive way next video. As a team, I want 50% field goal percentage or 40% three-point percentage. That's what we've averaged all postseason, and we're capable of getting one or the other. I expect us to keep dominating the assist category. I want Chet Holmgren to get destroyed. I wanted to. I still want him to, but he's humbled me just a little bit. I think we're doing fine. We're still, it's still a big deal. We got at least 2 more games to go. So I just want him. I expect Miles to keep Chet Holmgren. I expect the Pacers to keep Chet Holmgren at least in check. I don't expect an insane stat line out of Chet. I will say it is technically possible that he could have an immortal game and just really make me eat crow. But I want us to keep him in check. Keep him in Chet Holmgren. Keep him in check. Keep him in check. Keep him in check. Okay, I'll stop. So I haven't said it at all this series, but it's like the Knicks series, last series, I did say Miles Turner can't be dominated by Karl Anthony Towns. It's the same thing with Game 5. Miles Turner cannot be dominated by Chet Holmgren or it's game over. He's got to hold his own. I expect Chet not to fucking bust me in the mouth. Last but not least, I expect Rick Carlisle to do some stuff I'm not ready for. Whether it's minutes, whatever. This is when the experience matters. And I expect this to be the second biggest game of our life. Only behind Game 6 when we win the NBA championship. You heard me right. Boosie Boo, Scooby Doo, SGA who? Pacers in 6. Bring it home, guys.